Miduna, actually, I was thinking about the poem we learned in the class.
Mean a valediction forbidden morning?
Yes.
What
No,
about
that poem kind of struck me. It talked about the sacred love, unshaken by separation. Really, it really goes deep.
this?
And this beautiful poem of John Donne goes like this. As virtuous men pass mildly away and whisper to their souls to go, lest some of their sad friends do say, the breath goes now, and some say no. So let us melt and make no noise, no tear floods, no sigh tempest move, the twere profanation of our joys to tell the lady of our love. Miduna, what do you feel about it?
I think the poet compares the love to the passing of a virtuous man. Just like how good men die peacefully without any struggle, their souls live quietly. He suggests that their love should also separate without any loud sorrow or any dramatic emotions. And he asks his lover not to cry or show any emotions when they separate. According to him, crying is something for the public to witness. Their love just goes so deep beyond that. The earth brings harms and fears. Men reckon what it did and meant. But repetition of his fears through greater power is his. The sublunary lover's love, whose soul his sense cannot admit. Absence, because it doth remove those things which eliminated it.
Here, Donne contrasts earthquakes with celestial spheres. He's saying that their love is like the quiet, powerful movements of heavens, not like the noisy and destructive quake. According to him, ordinary and dull lovers rely on physical presence. When they are apart, their love also falls apart. And for him, their kind of love is different. Not based on physical things, more like the soul and spiritual connection between the lovers. And the further stanzas of the poem says, their love is so pure and spiritual that even they can't fully understand it because they are joined at the level of mind and soul. They don't worry about being apart physically. They can go without a physical affection. Donne says their souls are united as one. When they part, it's not a breaking of their bond, but an expansion of it, like gold that can be stretched very thin without breaking. Their love stretches across distance. If they be two, they are two souls. As stiff twin compasses are two, their soul and fixed move. Makes no show to move, but doth if the other do. And though it in the center sit, yet when the other far doth roam, it leans and hearkens after it, and grows erect as that comes home.
The poet actually converts down to the mathematical law. If there be two souls, there will be the leg of the compass. The one that is fixed will be his beloved, and the other that moves but stays connected is him. The fixed foot of the compass leans when the other moves away. Just as she will still feel connected to him even while he is gone. But just as the compass foot straightens while the other returns, she will feel whole again when he is back. And he also says that she is the one that gives him stability. Such will to be to me who must, like the other foot, obliquely run. Thy firmness makes my circle just and makes me end where I began.
The poet concludes by saying, her steadiness gives him the strength and direction, like a compass drawing a circle. And no matter how far he goes, he knows that he'll always return because of her loyalty and constancy. Even this poem is rich in poetic devices that enhances its meaning and emotional depth.
So the first one is metaphor. For example, as virtuous men pass mildly away, which compares the peaceful death of a virtuous man to the calm parting of a lover.
Next we have simile. For example, as stiff twin compasses are two. This compares their souls to a pair of compasses showing how they stay connected even when apart.
The third one is conceit. A conceit is an extant metaphor with a complex logic, and Donne uses several. For example, Combus conceit, which means one of the most famous metaphorical conceit. The lovers are like the two legs of a compass, which are connected at the top even when one moves away.
Next one is alliteration. We all know that it is the repetition of consonant sounds. For example, dull sublunary lovers love. The I sound emphasizes the dull, earthly nature of ordinary love.
And the next is assonance, which is the repetition of vowel sounds. For example, so let us melt and make no noise. The sound O sound adds to the calm and peaceful tone.
Next is personification, giving human qualities to non-human things. For example, moving off the earth brings harms and fears. The earth is described as if it has the power to cause fear like a person.
The next one is paradox. It is a statement that seems contradictory but reveals a deeper truth. For example, our two souls, therefore, which are one. They are two individuals but spiritually united.
Imaginary, use of vivid and descriptive language, example, to tear floods nor tide tempest, creates a visual and emotional picture of dramatic lovers, which the poet contrasts with their calm love.
The last one is symbolism. Objects or ideas representing deeper meaning. For example, compass, which symbolizes steadfastness and unity in separation.
Anyway, the poet in the poem was able to create an impact on the readers.
And it's also so strangely comforting.
But anyways, we both loved the poet.
So this is me, Mithuna Arvi.
And I'm Dhyanika M. Shankar, and we both are winding up. Thank you.